Hello everyone, Kenty Tiger here with Bengali Engineering and Play even. So, this is just totally me diving off the edge of a cliff. I just stepped right up to the edge and went whee! So this is definitely not something I would normally do, but let me see. My son talked me into this game, so this is Osiris New Dawn. Never played it, looked at it. It's I think kind of gonna be similar to similar, kind of a mix, I think, between kind of the building aspects of No Man's Sky and Space Engineers. Now, Space Engineers, of course, is a block building game. It is a sandbox game, but I mean, anybody who's seen my profile knows I've got like 3,700 and something hours in Space Engineers. Now, having said that, it's 3,700 hours that is online. Okay, so the probably several hundred more hours that I have from underway is undocumented because Steam doesn't document any of that. I don't know why, but they don't. I mean, it's not like you can run the game without Steam, so why can't Steam track, you know, all that stuff? So anyway, truly have no idea. I was actually hand writing logs. That's a military thing, right? And trying to keep track of my hours, and I just finally gave up. I had like 40 hours over the course of like less than a week. So anyway, tells you how busy I am sometimes when I'm underway. So anyway, Osiris New Dawn here. So here's what it says. You're about to play an early access game. So for those of you who aren't aware of early access games, they are fun to play. In fact, Space Engineers is still a early access game. Beta though it is, and I'm not sure really the differential between saying this is an alpha game or a beta game. But anyway, for what it's worth. So the downside to these games, like I said, the upside is that they can be really, really fun. The downside is that they are, there are no two ways about it, they are in a state of flux. So they can be very buggy. There's things that this week you might really, really like and find next week they've been removed or changed, because that's just the evolution of the game. So anyway, press enter to continue. And again, I'm discovering all this the first time. I didn't even know what keys I need to press. So as you look at this, just this screen here, very looking a bit like Space Engineers, or sorry, like the base building aspects of No Man's Sky. So in fact, this the entry here that's just right in front of us is looks a lot like The Martian there, kind of. So I'm going to go into options because I really want to know, and here we go, open key bindings. So walk, skip mission, R reload, F for action. I don't even know if this can deal with don't even know if it can deal with a controller. Possibly not. Cyan mode, photographic cyan, film grain, shadow distance. I don't know what any of those are. So it is running at it's running in full screen, as you can see up there in the graphics settings. So I run a 4K monitor, UHD monitor. I have an HDMI scanner box that basically takes this full output resolution, scales it down to 1080, so anything else can actually deal with it. So part of my video stuff is I run the main screen as it is, full UHD, and most of the games actually do pretty good, and then I scale it down for the video capture. So alright, so I'm gonna have a fun time. Lens wipe, flashlight toggle. could probably just write all of these down, but I'm gonna cheat, so hang on. So my cheating in this case is I'm gonna take a picture of the damn thing. Writing everything down is a little slow. I don't actually want to take the time to do that right now. Alright, so I don't know if that's going to help you or not. It might. And it might not. So I really should do a screen capture. I don't know if I can do that. Turn Ompa. Don't know what that is. Switch camera. The action F. Reload R. Quick. Unequip. Well, either way, I think it's going to be interesting. News, exit. So we're going into, actually I'm just going to look at this single player here. Public universes or private universe. Not sure how that would, checking latest, checking player, joining lobby. Alright. Timeout, attempting to join Photon lobby. Alright, so apparently I need to run a server in the background, so. Alright, so, so we have a bunch of different bunch of different people here that we can use. So I guess classes here. So we have a scientist with a 45 science, a 15 engineering, and a combat. We have a ranger who apparently is pretty balanced across the board here. We have a marine who is definitely more focused on combat, so I guess 15 is the bottom of the barrel as far as other stuff. And then we have the engineer, who is just an engineer. My inclination is kind of to go with the ranger, which seems to be equal in everything. So I'm not really sure how. Let's try this again. Alright. Okay, so, starting system. So I apparently have a rifle, a knife. I have no idea what that is. Probably a scanner of some kind. Probably a rock tool of some kind. And maybe another type of scanner. Don't know. Don't know what it is. Or should I come in as an engineer? That would be great. Alright, so, primary colors, glow. So, you know, that whole tiger motif thing here is secondary. There we go. Those are, I think those are the same. So they don't really look the same on the suit, but you know, gotta go for that tiger orange thing. Alright, so, customary features, head, torso, upper arms, forearms. Well, I suppose that doesn't really matter at this point. Certainly play with that. Starting point. Alright, well... health. Ship, and so the question is assign skill points. Sharp blade is a simple knife that is good at piercing. Unlocks the ability to build a furnace. Furnaces are simple yet effective ways to make use of high temperatures. Combat points. Ah, yes, here we go. Whole bunch of different categories here. Oh, wow. Markers. Straights. Even though I have that one. So, that's where I want to go, to the ground turrets. Alright, so engineering side, let's see. So we have to do that one. But are we going depositories? Unlock the abilities to build, which are used to store large amounts of items. Airlocks. Standard shovel. Unlocks. This is a standard shovel will allow you to collect dirt, which can be made into glass or enriched into proper soil. Glass containers. Glass containers craftable at the furnace forge, printer, or fabricator. Barrels. Which are used to store gas supplies, or we can go in this way, waste management. So conduit bender unlocks the ability to craft conduit bender. This is used to aid in defending yourself while mining. Multi-tool coming soon, so it's not actually in the game apparently. Plumbing. Indoor simple planters to build barrels, gas, large crafting. Large crates. Crafting of large crates and habitats used to store a large amount of items inside the habitat. Airlocks. So we've got two different directions we can. Did I read that correctly? Oh, maybe not. So the real question is like which custom industrial pieces, custom panel pieces, custom plated pieces, armored, and armored. So what I'm kind of trying to decide where to go here is I'm kind of leaning towards this, you know, storage side. Pieces to build your vehicles. Stackable habitation. So ultimately my guess is that we will you know, eventually get through all these rovers, this hovercrafts, and ground assault vehicle, and then mechanized suits and spaceships. Ooh. That's going to be a waste. Alright. I don't know how important storage of gases is going to be. Mining. We're mining. And multi-tools are not yet. Excrement collector. Anyway, so it can be used to enrich dirt into usable soil. Plants. So obviously, eventually, we're going to have to deal with some plants. So here's kind of my thoughts. Where is this? Barracks, bedding, cushions. So I think going up this trail and always lab construction. So, I think go that way, go that way. Okay, so I can't really go any further. Could end up going that way or this way. So, my inclination is kind of to head up here because, I mean, where I really want to go. That's pretty important. Laser cells. Laser cells act as the power source for pistols and other light-based weapons. Slide this over here so we can see it all. So, beacons. Beacons provide extra waypoints on the map. Floodlights. Right, so laser cells, heat cells, nickel-based power cells that provide a high-energy output, reactor cells, plutonium-based. Okay. Forging. The ability to build a forge. Chemical stations, which can take you in two different directions. One goes up here, so we saw all the power things. Wow, you can go 100 different directions here. 3D printer. This printer takes processed materials and produces factory quality items. Chemistry tables unlocks the ability to build the chemistry table. The chemistry table can combine and make use of any chemicals or ingredients. Shield generator. Build the electrodome. Powered electrodome will provide a shield that can stop any incoming creatures or shots, but allow for humans to walk in and out. Bandages. Bandages reveal a small Okay, so let's look for one. 3D printer, we saw that one. Chemistry table. So, what's up here? Climate control. Equalizes the temperature of habitats and makes the temperature livable. Oxygen filtration. Oxygenators filter their environments to make it breathable for humans. Placing non-pressurized habitat will restore oxygen. Water reclamation. And agriculture. This particular small solar panel, so large solar panel. Mapping. Okay, so that's what that was. Small satellite dish coming soon. Large satellite dish coming soon. Okay, large solar panel. So power. Computers unlocks the ability to build a compute desk. Decrypt cryptex. Fabrication. Build the fabricator. Fabricators are extremely advanced 3D printers that can use nearly any resource. Nomad living. Unlocks the ability to build the inflatable domes kit. Alright. I'm going to go this direction. Forging. Solar panels. Well, that would be a wise one. And that's an heat science, which I can't do any more of. So, ideally it would be to have a source of power. But, alright, so I think I've gone everywhere I can go there. Assign a name. Well, let me think for a moment. How about my name? Oh, Cthulhu. No. Okay, I pressed the random button is what happened there. I oopsed. Mode is PvE. Custom. Craft everything you'd like without the worry of monsters or survivors. So, the reason I choose creative is because I know absolutely nothing about this game, which means I would just walk in and die in 5 minutes and that. What's the fun in that? So, I guess everything grayed out is just because. Launching creative here, we'll see what happens. Incoming data. Hint. Clip reloads, drops remaining rounds. Oh, that kind of sucks. Makes me wonder about the multiplayer aspects, and I suppose I'm going to have to do a little research regarding the server aspects, because if there does need to be a server running.
Seek medical assistance immediately.
Find patch tape to fix your broken suit. Oh. to try escape and see what it does. Options, because I don't know why every game insists on non-flight controls. They make absolutely no sense.
Medical assistance system restored.
Find a bandage to heal the wounds. Alright. Bandage. Hey, that. So I'm presuming this is somewhat of a tutorial thing for
vital stabilized.
Exit and escape. Door is jammed. Equip your chisel. Chisel number 6. That's a chisel. Bang. Critical hit. Alright. What is that? What is that? Come by me, repaired droid. So, pick up items that you gather will be stored in your backpack. You can view your backpack and other details in your character with a tab. Okay. Alright, so the question really is, how much storage space do I have? Can be used while equipped or straight from inventory. Glass container with water. More bandage. So this is really just my OCD coming in here. Is I tend to just pick up everything. I don't know how much oxygen tanks. Tanks filled with oxygen that can be plugged directly into your suit. This will help you catch your breath by providing oxygen in the field. So it is kind of telling me, okay, there's a glass container with water, some more supplies. At some point, I'm guessing I'm gonna fill up my inventory here. More oxygen tanks. Meat stew. More bandage. Meat stew. Medkit. Oh, looks like there's a couple medkits. More meat stew. I see some kind of a tank here. Barrel. don't know what the barrel is for. Storage, I'm guessing it has to do with storage. I'm hoping that's about storage, because I'm gonna need some storage, I think. I don't know if this is, I'm guessing this is a resource. Okay, so tab was inventory, it said. So I'm not too bad. Power, I am using part of my capacity. Universal crab hut. Debris hut. Space debris. A debris hut provides a small living area from debris found from human-made structures and vehicles. This is too small to build furniture and isn't airtight, but can keep you hidden from creatures. Alright, so I'm not worried about creatures because I don't think sorry, I'm just reading over the screen here, so sorry I am being a little helmet. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. Communications. Okay, so this is my inventory. I don't know what D actually is. Bandage, barrel, bolt rifle magazine, flare, class, EFG. So that's alphabetical. I don't know what D is. Universal buildable. So inflatable dome, build recipes, an airlock is used. So these are the kinds of things that I have to make all of these things for pistol and chisel. So I just have to remember what all of those different things are. See, the next question is, I don't know what the number on the bottom right hand side of the screen is. So I've got all of these debris here, but I don't know if I can actually use any of the debris for anything. I would think one could take stuff apart. Mission personal assistant. Owned by me. It's a repair droid. should just focus on press U to, hey, press U, which is doing nothing. Up. Alright, let's do options again and find out what the hell it's trying to get me to say here. U, which is not even a auto lock toggle. Switch camera is a V. Resume. Is that a V? Alright, yeah. Apparently the U is a V. Okay. Okay, space degrees. Oh, so I just hit them, huh? Six. So get some debris there. Any more debris? Rear section panel. Okay, so the pieces are somewhat highlighted. Get up a little closer, I guess. Critical hit. One more piece here. Well, so H1 hydrogen nitrogen, which I'm presuming is for your jetpack health, general health and suit health. Makes sense. Oh, it's raining. Alright, so the question is there anything else in this thing that is useful? Resources. was something, but I don't know what that was. Okay, the question is, how do I get that? So the jetpack here. Enter is chat. Crouch, toggle, walk, toggle, inventory. Camera action, reload, sprint, walk. One swipe. Mission list is M jump. This is spacebar. This is why I hate playing new games. Because all of these aspects that might be otherwise somewhat interesting that's not really a tag. Top panel section. Alright. So given that back is at 105%. All right. Make landfall. Courteous to continent. Alright, so my question here is, am I at %5% capacity? So I'm not getting any other little indicators. Alright, so it says well, I have no idea what's over here. I don't like leaving resources behind, but I don't know if I've collected everything that I was able to collect or not. I have no idea. I also don't know what these little spire thingies are, but I can come back to those. The question is, will I be able to mark? You know what? I didn't think of this, but I have no idea what this little repair drone is for, but there was the option to follow. So, follow. Alright, G, follow me. Just because I don't necessarily trust all this automated equipment, because after all, I'm crashed. So if it was everything it was meant to be, I might not be crashed. Okay, I don't know what that was. Seeing purple on the little mapper here, and I don't know what that actually is. I guess that's kind of a rainbow. I think I see something. I don't know what it is, but I see stuff over here. But in the end, if there's a habitat over here, red seas edge, I don't know what that means. But ultimately, if there's like a habitat or something over here, or something that I can at least attempt to build. Wow, is there like resources and stuff over here? Urchin cell. Okay, well, come back. I will come back. Because I think there's a lot of resources here. I mean, obviously there's a lot of resources here. Now, what I can do with these resources, I really truly have no idea. But for some reason it says to make it to a particular place, so I'm gonna actually try to do that. I'm sure I'll have really plenty of time, I hope. Plenty of time. What? Oh, finding Osiris. Locator cycle targets. Okay, well, I guess I made it somewhere pretty nice, but the question is this really the goals? Finding Osiris 1. Missions. Build a furnace. Is there a way to mark? Perhaps not. You know what? My mapper. So there's a purple thing, base metal. So what is the purple? Might be so we'll select 6 again. Aluminum, magnesium. 13%. So, I'm seeing these things on the map, and I just keep thinking, well, that wasn't anything special. Plutonium. Alright, so finding rocks apparently is not going to be very difficult. They are everywhere, which is good. I think that's going to be a really good thing. I'm at 122% capacity, which makes me wonder what is the capacity of the suit. I think it was didn't. Alright, let's go to inventory. So I am at 114 out of 188 kilograms capacity. Plutonium. So I have a lot of debris. So ultimately what I need to do, I think, is get all of these things put into mission 3. Activate new mission in mission menu. Osiris, build a furnace. Now that you've made it to solid land, you should build yourself a furnace so you can process. It will be necessary if you want to build anything more advanced. Find space debris at your crash site by searching the area with your locator for fallen shuttle parts. Alright, I already did that. As in, I already picked up the space debris. So here's space debris. Can be recycled into other metals or used to create makeshift structures. Alright. Alright, so resources, and again, I'm just really learning here. Was mostly aluminum. Proficiency. So my idea here is to get myself. Okay, so most of the gold-looking stuff appears to be aluminum. Proficiency, engineering proficiency. Skill. So, grade.
Vitals dropping.
Skill tree, crafting. Pistol.
Vital stabilized.
Okay, at this point, I really, truly have no idea. Because well, pickaxes, large melee weapons, craftable at a printer, machete. Well, at this point, I don't know what the points are. So I basically just unlocked the entire tree here, even though I only have a 40 proficiency in this. Alright, so where was I going here? Storage? So this was depositories. Unlock the ability to build depositories, which store a large amount of items. Large crates. Okay, I already have that. Buildable barracks. Good stuff. Habitation. I wanted to go lab. I wanted to go robots. Maybe this is just because it's in this particular mode, maybe just creative mode, and you can just unlock anything, so it doesn't really have any vendor. Not sure what that particular thing is, but hey, glass containers, barrels, so I can now make barrels, small gas, large gas. Waste management. Okay, is that the entire, that's the engineering chain, right? And let's go up. Large solar cells, computers, fabrication. So, communications. Let's go out this direction to bandages, power, cells. Grab mechanization. Ooh. Okay, so build a first aid kit. Depressants. I don't know why I would want to build depressants, but hey. Floodlights. Alright, let's do that one and that one. Okay, what do we have left? Just acquired. 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 It's a rock. You hit things with it. Craft time, 25. Bashing off. Makeshift bandage. So apparently those are the only things I actually know how to make. Okay, so my kind of goal here, my perspective was that 108 backpack capacity. So I am over capacity. What happened? I see something on here. Aluminum. Right. Repair droid. But it's on the ground. So I'll have to investigate. So I'm guessing that the shiny ones are just aluminum. And the other ones, let me see if I can track up here. This looks like it's a little different. No, probably just aluminum again. So my thoughts were I would get myself to 100%, or sorry, 150% capacity. Iron, and in doing so would give myself really a little bit of a head start here on getting to where I need to be. Alright. Now, before I lose my little robot guy here, I gotta figure out where the heck he was. He's over here. I gotta figure out what's wrong with him. 128% of capacity. So what requires 2 batteries to power? I don't think I have the ability to craft batteries at this point. Electrical fences. Well, I was thinking laser cells, heat cells, reactor cells, batteries. Okay, so two how can I mark this little guy? Can I mark the little guy? Alright, so I'm going to do a little more research. Obviously, calling myself a total idiot is probably being rather gentle. So this is a good place to stop. I'm a little over an hour, which I didn't want to be. Having said that, this is Kenty Tiger signing off from Osiris, somewhere in the wilderness, and we will see you next time.